News at 6 starts now. We're following the ongoing investigation of a homicide in Moberly. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. Moberly police found the body of a white male this morning when responding to shots fired. KOMU8's Emma Reckenberg is live at the Moberly Police Department with the latest.
Now, at this time, police say there is not yet a known motive regarding the dead body that was found around 7 a.m. this morning in a home on the 1500th block of Calhoun Street. One neighbor I spoke with said the home had been vacant since it was sold in the spring. Police found the body after some reports of gunshots. Once they got into the home, they noticed smoke. After putting out the flames, they found the body, which they say had a bullet wound.
This investigation has been ruled a homicide by the Radnor County coroner, who has also requested an autopsy be conducted at the earliest convenience of the Boone County Medical Examiner's office.
Now, a gas station employee who I spoke with said she heard a gunshot around 6 a.m. this morning. Again, police arrived on the scene around 7. We'll be following this investigation more at 9 and 10. Reporting live in Moberly, Emma Reckenberg, KOMU8 News.
A St. Louis County police officer died after a shootout with an 18-year-old this morning. Police say the teen opened fire immediately when Officer Blake Snyder responded to a disturbance call. A second officer shot and wounded the teen. Snyder, who was 33, leaves behind a wife and a 2-year-old son. This is the first time a St. Louis police officer has died in the line of duty since the year 2000.
The Columbia Police Department arrested and assisted in taking a juvenile into custody wanted for homicide in St. Louis. The 16-year-old was found in the 1400 block of Greensboro Drive yesterday. CPD originally received information from the North County Police Department in St. Louis last month. The juvenile was taken back to North County Police Department.
A man is under arrest accused of promoting child pornography. Investigators say 33-year-old Adam Singleton distributed material through Skype at his apartment located on Kitty Hawk. Authorities say the child was under the age of 14. The investigation began in July when authorities got a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
Workers protested on the steps of the Missouri Supreme Court this morning. They're fighting to keep a minimum wage victory they've already won once. KOMU8's Lauren Barnes went to the rally and joins us now to explain why, despite the original win, that fight is still ongoing.
Workers succeeded in passing city ordinances to increase the minimum wage in St. Louis and Kansas City last summer, an idea that other Missouri cities, including Columbia, could have copied. But their victory was short-lived when state lawmakers stepped in. Today, the battle went to court.
We are the workers! I just spent my last money on her picture day outfit and pictures this Thursday.
A fear that was once put to ease.
We won a 12-to-1 vote from our city council and our mayor to raise the minimum wage to $13 an hour.
But now,
we did not have long to celebrate our victory as elected leaders here in Missouri decided that my family was not worth more.
Lawmakers passed a bill preventing city ordinances from setting minimum wage requirements higher than state and federal law mandates. Governor Nixon vetoed the bill, but his veto was overturned, meaning the law stands.
As parents, it's extremely hard when your children look up to you and they say, why can't we afford to do this?
Sending a message to the legislators that she also can't afford.
They have to wonder every single day how my children are going to get by, how I'm going to get by.
Because she says what she can afford.
We're not buying yachts, we're not buying second homes, we're buying toilet paper.
Is now up to
the Supreme Court of Missouri should live by Missouri's state motto, y'all. Yes. Let the welfare of the people bring the supreme law of the land.
What you really need. Justice. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Justice. Tell me what you need, what you really need. Justice. Tell me what you want.
We will, of course, keep you updated as the Supreme Court makes a decision. Organizers say they expect a final ruling in 2 or 3 months.
The city of Columbia announced today the airport received an $11.1 million grant, meaning renovations are coming soon. KOMU8's Hannah Husband's live at the airport to tell us what the grant will be used for.
The grant will help fund improvements to one of the runways behind me, runway 1331. Now, I was out at that runway earlier today, and there was a lot of cracks in the asphalt with weeds and sprouts growing out of them. Not really an ideal platform for takeoff and landing.
Now, the grant will go toward replacing that asphalt with concrete, lengthening the runway an additional 1,100 feet and widening it by 25 feet for safety measures. It will also fund a new taxiway and a new lighting system so pilots have better vision at night. The Columbia Community Relations Director said improving safety is a priority.
We are improving the safety by moving the runway slightly to the south and east. So when planes are down on the south end of the main runway, runway 220, they now have a clear line of sight of all traffic that is on 1331.
The grant will fund 90% of the renovations. Now, the other 10% will come from a local transportation tax that the city has been saving up for a few years. Now, there isn't a set timeline, but the project is expected to be finished by summer 2017. Reporting live from Columbia Airport, Hannah Hussman, KOMU 8 News.
We had a stormy day out. Let's send it over to Kenton to see what we can expect as we move toward the weekend.
All right, Brittany, thank you very much. Let's take a look at live Doppler first alert radar, and you can see we have some showers and thunderstorms. Mainly, the strongest stuff is still pushed off over into Kansas. Some tornado warnings, actually already 14 reports of tornadoes over there in Kansas. For us, we do have just some showers starting to reach into mid-Missouri. Not expecting much of this until the main system moves through a little bit later on tonight. And what are we looking at with temperatures right now here in mid-Missouri? Well, we're actually at 75 in Mexico, 76 in Columbia, 78 down at Jefferson City. Winds are about 10 to 15 miles an hour, everything from the south, and they're going to remain from the south until this cold front moves through a little bit later. And as for our severe weather, we are going to have a slight chance here for possibly some, maybe even some flash flooding, damaging winds, and large hail. But it's going to be with the earlier part of the system for our northwestern viewing area. And then after this all moves through, we are clearing out for the rest of Friday and heading into the weekend on Saturday and Sunday. We're at 69 and 73 respectively with a lot of sunshine. I'm tracking everything hour by hour and what you should know for the night ahead. It's all coming up after the break.
Never be surprised